Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. This is Kevin Moon from God's Country. It's time for your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's weather. Now, here's my friend, Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Thursday. It's going to be a beautiful day across the area. Maybe not so much this afternoon, but hey, we'll start the day off pretty good. We'll give you all the details, possibility of severe weather late this afternoon into this evening for East Alabama. Don't forget to check with Jamie Dukas to find out how much money you can save on your insurance. Jamie can handle your personal insurance as well as your business insurance. All you have to do is scan the QR code on the screen, click the link at the top of the video, or call Jamie at 256-831-7770 to find out how much money Jamie Dukas can save you with Alpha Insurance. Be sure, if you don't do anything else today, you go over to our YouTube channel and hit subscribe. Also, make sure you click that little bell so that when we go live for severe weather, you'll get that push notification. Folks, you're not guaranteed you're going to get it from Facebook because of the way their algorithm works. So it's extremely important that you go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. They do it a little differently. You're guaranteed to get an automatic notification if we go live on YouTube. One of the most important things you can do in preparation for today's severe weather. Also, make sure you have multiple ways of receiving severe weather information. You need to have a good app on your phone that's going to give you those warnings. You need to make sure you have a NOAA weather radio, and you need to make sure that you have a plan on where to go in the event that a tornado warning is issued for your area. If you're in a home, you want to go to the basement or the lowest floor to the center of that lowest floor. Same thing for a business. If you're going to work this morning, be sure you get with your boss and find out where your tornado evacuation location is so that you'll know once a warning is issued, that's not the right time to try to figure out where you're going to go. You need to have that pre-planned headed into this afternoon's severe weather event. So here's the deal. We're looking at an enhanced risk of severe weather. That's a 3 out of 5. That's getting pretty significant, and that's going to be from central Mississippi all the way over to central Alabama. I think that the storms will be in a weakening phase when they make it into East Alabama late this afternoon and during the overnight, but they're still going to be very strong. So we got to pay attention to this, and you got to be prepared. That slight risk category makes it all the way into East Alabama, then a marginal risk all the way over into central Georgia. So it could be a pretty stormy day across Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and even into western Georgia. For those of you that watch us up here in northeast Georgia, I think we will hear a rumble of thunder or a time or two after midnight tonight, but I think the storms will be weakening below severe limits when they move through northeast Georgia. Maybe not so much across East Alabama and West Georgia. So we're going to watch that for you. And of course, we'll have live coverage here on Dr. Don's Weather if conditions warrant as we get into this afternoon and this evening. Then on Friday, it's all gone, just general scattered thunder across Georgia, portions of coastal Carolina, both north and south, and then down there in Florida, maybe some rumbles of thunder as well. Then on Saturday, no thunderstorm activity forecast for anywhere across the United States of America. That's something you don't see very often. So here's the latest graphic from the National Weather Service office at Birmingham showing the threat levels and the timing for today's event. That enhanced risk makes it all the way over into central Alabama, all the way over to about Prattville, Clanton, and then up to around Leeds out there on I-20. So places like Selma, Clanton, Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Demopolis, you're all in that enhanced area this afternoon. Strong tornadoes are possible, damaging winds of up to 70 miles per hour, and golf ball size hail. Then the yellow area is the slight risk, and that would include most of the Dr. Don coverage area. And there we could see some tornadoes, damaging winds of up to 60 miles per hour, and quarter-sized hail. The green area, which would cover the extreme southeastern corner of our coverage area down there in Lee County, basically from Auburn back over to LaGrange, then up to around Franklin. You'd be looking at a marginal risk. Those threats that we just talked about are possible, but much less likely in those green areas. So the timing on all of this, West Alabama noon through about 8 p.m., Central Alabama 2 p.m. through about 11 p.m., and then across East Alabama, most of our coverage area, we're talking 4 p.m. this afternoon through about 1 a.m. tomorrow morning, or 5 p.m. Eastern through about 2 a.m. tomorrow morning for our West Georgia counties. So that kind of gives you an idea of what we're looking at here. I think the storms will be stronger and more widespread across Central and West Alabama. Then as they get into East Alabama, we certainly have a good chance of seeing those severe storms, but I don't think there will be quite as many of them, and I think they will be in the weakening mode by the time they get into East Alabama. It all depends on just how strong they are to start with as to how strong they're going to be by the time they get into East Alabama. So certainly one of those days you're going to want to remain weather aware and just make sure you understand what's happening around you, where the weather is and where it is going as we get into this afternoon. If you cannot pick out your county on a map, do yourself a favor this morning and spend about 15 or 20 minutes studying a state map and figuring out where your county is, so that when those warnings are issued, that's how they're issued. So when that happens, you'll be able to just glance at a map and tell where the storms are relative to where you are. That could certainly help save your life when we get into severe weather situations. Current conditions at the East Alabama Beet Company, we have 58 degrees outside. The high yesterday was 68. We've got some fog and mist out there this morning. Wind is currently calm. The humidity is 96%. The barometric pressure, 30.08. No rain yet. That will change. Sunrise this morning, 6:22. Sunsets this evening at 5:28. Hey, and don't forget to stop by M.L. Aubrey's in downtown Roanoke and Randolph Farmers Co-op up in Wedowee. Pick up that East Alabama Bee Company honey. And hey, do me a favor and tell them that Dr. Don sent you. We are headed for 74 degrees this afternoon in Roanoke, 73 in Ashland, Lineville, Wedowee. Woodland will hit 73 as well as Ranburne. Franklin goes to 74, Lafayette at 74, Dadeville will hit 75, and we'll top out at 78 degrees this afternoon down in Dadeville. Here's the 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center for your Thursday, February 16th. Looking at a 40% chance of rain today. There could be a passing shower from time to time during the day, but the chances of rain go up tremendously late this afternoon and into the overnight. PM severe thunderstorms are certainly possible anytime after about 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. 74 will be your high. 100% chance of showers and thunderstorms tonight. Again, those storms could be severe. 47 your overnight low. Then on Friday, a 60% chance of rain in the morning. We go cloudy through about midday, and then sunshine by tomorrow afternoon, but the temperatures will be going the wrong way. We'll start the day at about 49 degrees, and by the time we get to 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, the temperature is going to be taking a nosedive. We'll be down into the low 40s by 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. 27 your overnight low Friday night, and then full-blown sunshine this weekend, though it'll be cool. 55 on Saturday, Sunday 61. The warming trend continues on Monday with mostly sunny skies and 68. Rain returns Monday night into Tuesday of next week. Look at that, 74 degrees out there next Tuesday. Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar in that big yellow area is a brand new tornado watch that's just been issued for portions of Mississippi, western Tennessee, central and eastern Arkansas, and down into northern and central Louisiana this morning. And you can see that we have a couple of areas of concern. We have one line that's moving through Memphis now, and then we have that main line that's forming back to the west down through Little Rock and Texarkana down to just west of Shreveport. So we could have a couple of waves of storms as we get into the afternoon. They got a long way to go before they get over here, but right now, big area over there under a tornado watch. All of that will be moving off to the east, eventually making it into Alabama sometime around noon today. And you'll see some scattered showers already trying to work its way into West Alabama, but that's real light stuff. That's nothing of any great concern. The big show will come later on this afternoon into this evening, and as we take a closer look at East Alabama and West Georgia at this hour, we're showing no precipitation on the Doppler weather radar. Don't forget to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. That's our home on the World Wide Web. If you'd like to support us, we invite you to go there and click on that donate button, or you can hit the donate button at the top of this video, and you can support us that way. If you own a business and would like to become a partner, such as Auction 431 South in Phoenix City, all you have to do is send me a message on Messenger, and I can have you started by the time we do our very next weather forecast. Don't forget, again, this would be one of those days you're going to want to remain weather aware as we get into the afternoon and the overnight. If we do start to see severe weather across East Alabama and West Georgia, I'll be live with you here on Dr. Don's Weather. You'll also be able to listen to my live broadcast over on God's Country, 90.9 FM, and the Classic, 89.7, East Alabama's Classic Rock Giant. So check in with us often and be prepared for that possibility of severe weather late this afternoon and tonight across East Alabama and West Georgia. Now enjoy your Thursday. I'll see you later. Bye now.